Tuk tuk tuk.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay. So first inside the palm, interlace dorsal knuckles, each finger, the nail of each finger, the nails of each finger, then the thumb, the nail of the thumb, the nail of the thumb, and the wrist. Hello, everyone, Bar.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Hemdat Bar. I'm an occupational therapy student, and I'm going to assess some bed mobility with you. Can you please verify your name?
Around bar.
Right. And your date of birth?
July 13, 1981.
Can I see your wrist, please? Thank you. Perfect. Around we will perform today different positions of bed mobility, such as from prone to sideline, supine to sideline, and from supine to prone. The purpose and the benefits of today's treatment are mainly to prevent pressure ulcers and any injuries. Side effects could be feeling like pressure or even pain when I'm going to move you. If, for example, you have like any wounds or injury. Also, you might fall forward or backward, but don't worry. I'm over here. I'm going to secure you so you won't fall. Okay? Don't worry. I'm going to protect you. That you're going to be safe. By the way, in case you have some poor range of motions, we will think about alternatives treatments. For example, in the supine to prone position. So instead of to put your hands above where is your ear, okay, above your head, I'm going just to tuck it underneath your pelvis with the palm bar, okay. So we will think about different treatments if we have any issues. Don't worry. Also, as I mentioned before, the main benefit will be to prevent pressure ulcers. Some also preventing from a negative effect on various systems, for example, digestive system, urinary system, cardiovascular system. So there are many benefits for bed mobility. By the way, do you have any questions?
No.
Do you have any injuries that I need to know about?
No.
Okay. So do I have a consent that we can proceed with the treatment?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, let's begin. Now we're going to do a prone to silent position. Okay, so first of all, we're going to turn the head away from the motion. We're going to take the collateral arm under the hip. We're going to take the ipsilateral arm under the hip and the collateral leg across the other leg. Now I'm going to stand in AP position, and on 3 we're going to roll you over, okay, to the side. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now I'm just going to make sure that the patient is secure, and I'm going to point out the pressure point that he has. So he has pressure on the external auditory meatus, acromion process, rib cage, greater trochanter, lateral epicondyle, and lateral malleolus. In case they are on top of each other, we can. It's also in the medial epicondyle or medial malleolus. We need to put towels or pillows so we feel comfortable. So one, it's going to be under the head. The second pillow going to be here under his arm, so you're going to hug it. Another pillow going to be here on the back, so we're going to feel comfortable. It does not have to because there is a bed rail up, okay? And we can put the towel between of the malleolus and between of the epicondyles, so we'll feel much comfortable. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you feel comfortable and safe?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm just going to make sure that he has access to the emergency light and I'm going to check in 2 hours. I'm going to come back in 2 hours to check the skin integrity. Now we're going to assess the position of supine to sideline. So first we're going to move the head of the patient towards the motion, the collateral arm across to the chest, collateral leg crossing over, and the apsilateral arm, we're going to put it in a 90-degree abducted and external rotation. Abduction and external rotation. I'm going to stand in AP stance, and are you ready? On 3 we're going to roll over, okay? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to roll him when I'm secure his hip and his scapula, not with my fingers. Bed rail up. Now I'm going to point the pressure point that he has. Here's the external auditory meatus, acromion process, rib cage, greater trochanter, lateral epicondyle, and lateral malleolus. If the malleolus are on top of each other, so it's also the medial and the medial epicondyle. Now, after that, we're going to put pillows or rolling towels on those pressure points. So first, I'm going to put the pillow in the back. I'm going to put the pillow under his arm, so going to feel comfortable. One pillow under his head, and I can roll tower in the shape of C between of his malleolus or under his lateral malleolus, the same as between of the epicondyles of the patella. Are you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, and safe? Good. I'm just going to make sure that he has an access to the collite, and I'm going to come back in 2 hours to check skin integrity. Thank you very, very much, and we will meet in the second session. Now we are going to do supine to prone. First, we're going to move the head towards the motion. Then we're going to take the collateral arm across to the chest. We're going to take the collateral leg crossing over. The apsilateral arm, we have 2 choices. Or we're going to put it above the head, or if the range of motion doesn't allow it, we can just tuck it inside the pelvis. Okay? Now it's very important to be in AP stance, 1 leg forward, 1 leg backward. On 3 we're going to move, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to hold one of my hand on the hip, one of my hand on the scapula, not with my fingers, and bed rail up to secure. Now after that, because we need to make it to put the patient in a prone position and not in sideways position, if for example there is not much space, I'm just going behind the patient. I'm not going to take my hands away from the patient, I'm going behind, and I'm just going to tuck my hands here under the shoulder and one hand under the pelvis. I don't have over here space in that bed, but let's say there is enough space over here. When he rolls, this is how it should be if I would have like a space to go to the other side, or if for example the bed is big enough to do so. Now I'm just going to move the hand here, so it's going to be comfortable. I'm going to put a pillow under his head, and I'm going to put the pillows or tower under his leg, and also I can do it under the patella if there is a need for it, and for each of the arm. So the pressure points are going to be, if it's with the head forward, so it's going to be the forehead. If it's lying on the side, so with a face on the side. So it can be the external auditory meatus, the tip of the acromion, the sternum, the ASIS, which is anterior superior iliac spine. Also, it could be the patella, at the thigh, the patella, and at the dorsum of the feet. And just make sure that the patient feel comfortable and safe. Is everything okay? You feel comfortable?
Yes.
Good. I just want to make sure that he has access to the emergency light, emergency button, and I'm going to come back in 2 hours to check skin integrity. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.